What's up people, how are you doing? My name is Dani and welcome to the makeover of the hacking family. Yes, we are back to the makeovers already. You guys know I cannot help myself. I was already thinking about makeovers and renovations as soon as I decided to get cats and dogs. I mean, doing makeovers and renovations can also be a way of exploring the back, so it all aligns with my objectives. Anyway, this is a very special makeover because not only is this our first makeover involving a pack, it's also our first makeover involving a pet. Rosie also got a makeover, but I will talk more about that later. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself as usual. Right now, let us talk about Brand, or one of the brands, because I'm pretty sure their names are pronounced the same. I can see why EA would do that, I find it funny too, but at the same time, was it really necessary, EA? Why are you complicating our lives like this? Anyway, moving on. To be honest with you, I feel a little bit regretful about the changes I made to Brand's face. I don't think his face needed any change, but at the same time, I couldn't just leave it like that. How do I explain this? Brand's face shape was not the problem this time. The problem was the proportion between his face and the rest of his body. You see, because Brand had such a strong square-shaped chin, his face looked like it was too big for his body. And since EA won't let us change the Sim's height, his face was the one paying the price. This is not the first time I've faced this issue in The Sims, but it is the first time I've actually felt bad about changing the Sim's face. Brand was very handsome before, and I kinda ruined it a little. I even considered leaving his beard because it was doing a pretty good job of covering up how big his face was, but I really don't like big beards like that. Not on young men like him, at least. It's just too much. So I had to change it. Now about Brand, or the other Brand, the biggest issue I found with his face was that freaking shade of a beard he had. It's so ugly. It's so freaking ugly. He looked so much better without it. He looks younger and everything. At first I thought it was his hair, which, let's be honest about this, isn't the best. But no, it was his beard. I would have liked to change his hair too, but I couldn't find one in the cats and dogs pack that would please me, and I didn't feel like using a base game one. I mean, I didn't get a new pack to go back to base game stuff, as you can imagine. I also didn't use the new hair that came with my first pet because I didn't want to start mixing packs so soon. By the way, in case you missed it, my first pet stuff pack is free and it will stay free for a while, so if you don't have it already, don't forget to go and grab it. You don't need cats and dogs to play with it. Trust me, I tested it myself. I won't stop mentioning this every chance I get because I feel some people won't get the pack because they think they have to get cats and dogs to go with it, and that's not fair. Don't listen to EA, listen to me. Just get my first pet, you won't regret it. Finally, let's talk about Rosie. I mean, Rosie doesn't really need a makeover, she is already perfect. I will fight anyone who says otherwise, but a makeover was the perfect excuse for me to get more familiar with the Create a Pet tool, so I decided to fiddle with it a little. I was mostly exploring and trying some stuff, so I'm not so sure about the changes I made, but, well, Rosie is still adorable, so I guess there's nothing to worry about. Now, I want to apologize for the lack of videos lately, but in case you missed it, I was called to be an extra in a movie. Well, actually it's a series that is being shot in my city at this moment, and so I've been busy with that. And other stuff too, like, these past 2 weeks have been pretty intense. I got sick and everything, you probably can hear it in my voice still, but I will talk about it in my next speed build because this video is pretty short. There's no way I could cover everything that happened lately in here. Anyway, I think it's time to end this voiceover. My voice sounds weird, even for myself. If this is your first time here, trust me, I don't usually sound like this. I mean, I cannot promise you that I sound any better, but, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, because I'll be back in a couple days, and you don't want to miss a thing. Trust me. See you then. Oh, and happy holidays because it's already December.